Welcome to Moon or Dust with your host, DeFi Sean.
What is going on, everyone? I am your host, DeFi Sean. You are watching Moon or Dust, the most bullish crypto game show to ever hit the market, where developers and holders have a shot at winning up to 1,000 USD. Now, before we get started, I just wanted to mention that the Moon or Dust token is live, it is bonded, and it is absolutely crushing it. Now, with all that being said, let's go ahead and bring up today's contestant, a close friend of mine and representing Captain BNB, Merk. Let's go ahead, bring him up. Merk, how's it going, my guy?
Oh, what's going on? Hey, happy to be here. Glad to be here.
Yep. And let's kick things off too by letting the audience know a little bit about you. I always like to kind of hear too if people have cool stories on how to enter crypto. Maybe if you do have one of those, go ahead and tell it. If not, no big deal. But yeah, tell our audience a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I was actually sharing this little story about this the other day on Andy's Space. Back in 2021, a buddy of mine had been trying to get me to buy SafeMoon for a while because it was going crazy all over TikTok. And I looked at the TikTok videos and saw it, but I wasn't really into meme coins at the time. And that was like early March or late March, something like that. And then later on in May, he just kept at it. And finally I bought a bag, but I think I was buying on the way down at that point. But I still had a lot of fun. Like I immediately had a lot of fun with all the people that I got to connect with. So like immediately got hooked. And next thing you know, I'm DCAing on the way down, joining the Discord, trying to figure out ways on how to onboard more people. I think I onboarded like all my family members, and went through the whole rabbit hole, you know. So it was a good experience. I think I ended up turning a little bit of a profit just by swing trading. But I know most of the people that got onboarded, like I onboarded and stuff, that if they were just not swing trader, they were just holding and that's all they did. I think they ended up not doing so well long term. But everybody that I know that continued on in crypto and continued to build their network and continue to add value to the space, eventually they've kind of came full circle and found value somewhere along the lines.
Yeah, exactly. Sounds a lot like my story, same time frame and everything. That's initial SafeMoon entry, which I found out on YouTube. It took me like 3 hours to figure out how to even buy SafeMoon, but that was kind of like my entry into it. And then of course I built what I have today with Crypto on Calls, marketing company, my YouTube channel, Moon or Dust, it all kind of stemmed from that. So yeah, a lot of people have those similar stories, but let's go ahead, start getting ready to play some Moon or Dust. And of course, the first thing we're gonna have to do is figure out what whale is going to be making you your offers today. Are we gonna have Magnus, Dominic, or Rico? We're gonna go ahead and bring in that wheel, spin it, and see what we're looking at.
I'm hoping for Rico. That's my dad's nickname.
Nice. Rico's probably the best one to get, but he can, again, he's a DJ, so he's up or down. He can go either way.
Magnus, The Vault, Vexmore.
All right, Merk, you probably got the toughest one of the three whales. Magnus, he definitely doesn't play around. He brings it rough. But of course, before we start picking our wallets, the first thing you have to do, and I know you said it on Twitter, I think you already have that wallet picked out. So let's go ahead and pick that chosen wallet.
All right. Well, so I'm torn between two wallets. I'm going to double check the chat real quick because I was tossing up 13 and 26. 26 I'm leaning towards.
Okay.
But I don't know, man. I think a lot of people were voting for 13, so I think I'm going to go with the chat on this one and stick with 13. I was born on the 13th of September, so let's stick with that. Lucky number 13.
All right, Merk in the chat is picking up number 13, so let's go ahead and lock it in.
Wallet locked.
All right, Merk, and this is where the fun begins. We're going to start off picking 6 wallets. Now, we are going to do them one at a time, so let's go ahead and pick that first wallet.
All right, so since I didn't go for number 26, let's go ahead and get that one out of the way. That way we can go ahead and show the chat that I chose right from the get-go. Then I'm going to go with number 23.
Well, hold on, Merk. We're going to do one at a time.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I like it. 26 was the other one that may have potentially been the chosen one. So let's go ahead and find out what's behind wallet 26.
Oh gosh, please be $1. Hey,
Like the
let's
chat
go.
could potentially have made the right choice with $25 behind wallet 26. All right, Merc, let's pick the next wallet.
All right, so I think I saw someone in the chat say 10, so let's shoot for 10. I'm gonna trust the chat. Chat's been leading me right so far.
Merc and Adam, it looks like, says wallet 10. All right, 75. Solid.
All right, Adam, you owe me $75, Adam, just so you know. Let's see. let's go for wallet number 1. We got rid of 26. Let's get the other end of the spectrum and knock out that number 1.
All right, so last wallet going. Let's take off that first wallet. All right, 50 off the board.
Let's go. Okay, we're keeping it low. I like it. Low and slow. Like, hey, that's how you cook a really good community coin. Low and slow. Let's do number. I'm gonna say number 5.
All right, wallet 5. What are you hiding?
Very low. Let's go.
$10. Let's go.
All right. Shout out to SMY4 for that option. I got that from the chat again. How many more I have, Sean?
So we have, I believe, 2 more wallets to open.
All right, 2 more wallets. All right, let's see. Let's try number 16.
All right, wallet 16.
Adam gave the suggestion. There you go.
Merc in the chat, absolutely crushing it.
Hey, it's a community play, baby. We got to do it together. Oh, 18 smells like dust. Let's go with 18 for the last and final one. And it better be dust or I'm going to sign off.
The last and final wallet for the first round before we get that first call from Magnus. So let's go ahead and take it off. You said wallet 18, I believe.
Come on, dust.
No! 450.
All right.
Not the end of the world. Overall, 4 out of 5. Very low dollar figure. So really good. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what Magnus has to say.
Merc, sometimes patience reaps the greater reward, so consider this cautious path. My offer is $162.
All right, Merc, he's offering you $162. Let's put it in context for everybody and you as well, Merc. We still have 1,000, 750, 500, 400, 350, 300, 250, 200, and 175. All above that, and we are going to be picking 5 wallets, so you know exactly what's going on. And we have 39 seconds. Magnus has $162 on the table. Are you going to moon or dust?
I think we're going to dust. The chat's saying to dust it, and honestly, if they would have said to take it, I would have yelled.
All right, chat. He's listening to you. It's a community effort. Magnus, we're going to dust it.
You choose to embrace risk over certainty. Let us hope your Captain BNB venture sails smoothly.
All right, Merc.
All right, what's next?
We're moving on to the 5 wallets. But with that being said, you are here representing Captain BNB. So why don't you tell the audience a little bit about Captain BNB?
Yeah, so Captain BNB, man, is a community-owned, community-operated coin on the BNB chain. It came about from a tweet from CZ back on February 10th. He mentioned at that time about unleashing the BNB chain. There was a lot of transactions and they were starting to get frothy over there. And the BNB chain itself replied back to his post with an image of Captain breaking through the wall, breaking through chains. And someone asked, who is this guy's name? Next thing you know, the BNB chain replies back, which you really don't see that often. They named the character Captain BNB. So someone went and launched it on 4Meme. It ran its course through that cycle and became a CTO and hit an all-time high of 65 million. A lot of buzz. We had guys like Andrew Tate and really strong other really strong people that really didn't talk about BNB that often, but all of a sudden they were talking about it. So it was really cool. Since then, 8 months down the road, we have built some amazing stuff. BNB swap bots. One of the community members had built a game, won a scholarship for it. We have a bunch of other stuff in the works as well coming out from the community. So if you guys haven't done any research, make sure you take a look. You can go to my Twitter at Captain Merc, check my pinned post for all the details, and then join the Telegram chat. There's a bunch of cool chats in there. They just love having a good time on the BNB chain.
Yeah, Captain BNB, great project, great community. Make sure you hop on over, join that Telegram, become part of the conversation, join that Twitter account. But let's go ahead and get back to what everyone's here for, to picking our next 5 wallets. Now, again, we are going to be doing one at a time. Merk, go ahead and pick that first wallet.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm already kind of nervous because that $450 wallet it's got me a little nervous now. But I think let's kick it off right, and let's go ahead and get rid of the lucky number 7.
Wallet 7, take it off. $5 off the board.
Okay, so $5 off the board. I love it. We got 1 and 0. I gotta hunt that 0 down. Where is that 0? Oh, you know what? I know the Infineon guys like the number 42, and we can't pick it, but we can go with 24. So let's knock out 24.
All right, now to the Infineon community, taking off wallet 24.
Come on, keep it low. Yeah!
Oh, Infineon for the win.
Let's go. All right. So we have what, 3 more?
We get 3 more wallets, yes.
Okay. All right, I'm seeing some. Let's go with 21. I got someone from the chat. Adam with 21. This will be 3 for 3 if it's low. We'll see.
All right, Mr. Pixel, take off wallet 21.
Oh, still lower than the 450 though. So.
Yep. Overall, sitting pretty good, and we have
All
2
right.
more wallets, Merk.
2 more wallets. I think my wallet holds the 1,000. So at this point, I'm gonna spray and pray. Let's go with 22, 22 for ducks. Quack quack.
All right, wallet 22, quack quack, as Merk would say. Take it off the board.
Let's go. All right, one more.
Go on. And 1 more
All right.
wallet this round.
All right, we took off the 22. Let's go ahead and take off the 1-1.
All right,
Hope
wallet
it's
1-1.
Let's knock out that 0. Okay.
175, definitely not the end of the world. Now, let's go ahead and see. Oh, Magnus is calling in quick. Magnus, what kind of offer do you have for Merk?
Listen, my friend, with big prizes still in play, patience over greed ensures your legacy. My offer is $195.
All right, Merk, he is upping that offer. Again, let's give everyone full context, especially you, Merk. We have $195 on the table. You still have the 1,000 wallets, so you can still moon. You have 750, 500, 350, 300, 250, and 200. And we're going to be moving on to picking 3 wallets. So with all that information, and Magnus is $195 on the board in 38 seconds left, are we going to moon or dust?
I think it's no. It's definitely a dust. Like there's no way about it. Magnus is gonna have to come out of pocket with more money than that.
All right. Merk in the chat as well. Magnus is saying dust it. You got to do better.
You have courage to defy my offer. Just don't let impatience spoil Captain BNB's dreams. Goodbye, my friend.
All right, guys, we are moving on to the audience participation, brought to you by none other than LunarPump.fun. If you're on X, if you're on YouTube, definitely hop on over to LunarPump.fun, become a part of that conversation. Oh, did I mention with the audience participation, you have a shot at winning up to $10 by just answering a audience participation question. Now, this is going to be a trivia type question. It's going to have an A, B, C, or D. We're going to go ahead, ask that question. The first person to answer it right within the chat with A, B, C, or D will go ahead and win, and they'll get a $10 tip. Make sure you stay tuned, though, for the end of the episode, so I'll go ahead and get that tip sent over. So let's go ahead and check out today's question. Everyone ready? Get those fingers ready. Let's see what it is. Which consensus mechanism is known for its energy efficiency in blockchain networks? A, proof of work. B, double spend. C, Byzantine fault. I'm saying that right. And D, proof of stake. Let's see. Technically, Cap and Merk did get it right. We never discussed if the participant can actually participate in this, but I guess why not? So Merk, congratulations. You were the first one to answer correctly from what I'm seeing. and you won $10.
No, give that to the next person that got it right. I was trying to cheat and give people an opportunity to.
Man, answers are coming in so fast, it's hard to even see. Let's see who we got. So Titan, you're gonna be our guy.
Titan, yep.
So make sure you stay on to the end of the episode, and I'm gonna go ahead and get you that tip sent over.
Yeah, I was trying to help the cat out there. You know, blockchain. I'm a blockchain nerd, so.
Yeah, Merc is gonna always get those questions right. I know that 100%. All right, Merc. We're moving on. We're picking 4 wallets now. Every single round, I've been in the hot seat. The pressure gets more and more. So let's go ahead and pick again 4 wallets, one at a time. Let's pick that first wallet. All right, chat. He's asking for help. What wallet should Merc pick next?
I have one in mind, but I want to see what the chat says.
Yep. Looks like we have some answers rolling in.
Okay, someone confirmed the number that I want, so it's number 2.
All right, Mr. Pixel, take off wallet 2.
Dang it!
All right, Merc, 500 off the board, but we still have 1,000. You still can, in fact, moon. Also, keep in mind you can dust as well, and we still have 750 in play, and we still have 3 wallets left this round. So let's pick that next wallet.
All right, let's go with 14.
All right, wallet 14. All right, $200 off the board.
Wallets left, so I want that 0 wallet so bad.
Yeah, you've taken off quite a bit of the little wallets. Now we do have 2 more wallets.
Yeah, let's go with wallet 23.
All right, wallet 23.
I'm looking at the wallets now. It seems there's a pattern to the way they're peppered, but it looks very, very, very.
It's very random. For the audience, we don't even know what's behind what wallet. But Merc, we do have 1 more wallet.
All right, one more wallet. Let's clear number 15 because they'll feel like bingo at that point. We got that whole row cleared.
All right, let's take off that row with wallet 15. All right. Took off some big ones, but a good way to end the round. Of course, Magnus is going to be calling in. And with those numbers coming off the board, I'm very curious to see what he has to say about it. Magnus, what do you have for us?
In this phase, my friend, wise choices preserve your gains and keep dreams alive. My offer is $203.
Still going up, okay.
All right, Merc, in spite of those high numbers coming off, Magnus did in fact come up. He's trying to put it into it now to get you to walk away with $203. But I always like to give full context. We have 1,000, so you can still moon, but you can also still dust with the 0 wallet. We have 750, we have 350, and we have 300. So we have 4 wallets ahead, and we are going to be picking 2 wallets moving forward. So Merc, you have 35 seconds. Chat can weigh in as well. I know he's going to be looking, but we're going to moon or dust.
You know, I don't know if Magnus is getting soft or if he knows that I'm holding on to the $1,000 wallet, so he's trying to up his game a little bit. So I'm going to say dusted.
Magnus, do you have some inside info? Is he holding that $1,000 wallet? Our guy's going to dust.
Your decision shows a strong will, but with risks like these, one must hope the Captain BNB rewards it.
All right, Merc. We're moving on to 3 wallets. Let's go ahead and pick that first wallet.
All right, let's go with let's take out number 25.
All right, wallet 25. Knock out that row. All right, $30.
That's right.
All right.
Let's shoot for number 4 now.
All right, wallet number 4.
Let's go. Get rid of it.
350 off the board, but we still have our top 2. We still have 1,750, but again, that dust wallet is still out there, and we just have 1 more wallet, Merc.
Got to clear that dust wallet. 1 more wallet to clear the dust wallet. Let's do number 3.
Number 3, are you that dust wallet? Let's find out. Ooh, not the dust wallet, but very solid.
Interesting.
All right, Magnus, the audience is definitely not liking what you have to say, but let's hear this offer.
Listen, my friend, in this late stage with big prizes still in play, it's wise to secure your legacy. My offer is $244.
All right, Merc. Magnus has tight pockets, but he is steady coming up with every single offer. Now we still have 1,000, 750, and 300 above that. Now with 50 seconds and $244 on the board, are we gonna moon or dust?
Dust. He's afraid, man. He keeps raising the price. He's afraid.
All right, Magnus. They're gonna dust it.
Your faith in Captain BNB's fortune surprises me, a risk that demands respect. Until next time.
All right, Merc. How are we feeling? We still got our top 2 wallets in play in that bottom wallet. How are you feeling? Also, the pressure. What does it feel like playing moon or dust for those next potential contestants?
It's yeah, no, my palms are a little sweaty, but luckily I do have the chat is very engaged, so I'm getting some support there, so I don't feel too bad.
All right, let's go ahead and move it on, and we're gonna be moving to 2 wallets.
Yeah, we're gonna go with 9 first because someone in the chat says the dust is in the 9 wallet, so we're gonna go ahead and take that out first.
All right, the LunarPump.fun chat says number 9 is the dust wallet. Let's find out.
Come on.
Not the dust wallet, but again, solid. Solid with $60 off the board.
All right.
All right, Merc, more wallet.
So let's see, because this number is very common on BNB. It's a lucky number. So let's see if the luck is in my favor. Number 8.
All right, the BNB lucky number 8. Let's take it off the board.
Oh, was a lucky number, but for the wrong side.
For the wrong side. All right, Magnus, we still have 1,000 and 0 in play. Is he going to come up with that offer, or is he going to take it down? Only Magnus can tell us that.
I'll punch him in the face if he doesn't.
My friend, in a world where caution secures legacies, your journey could be wisely concluded with $229.
All right, came down, but just slightly. Leads me to believe he still, in fact, is nervous. So we still have 1,000 and 300 on the board, Merc, and we are just going to be moving on to 1 wallet at a time, so you know exactly what's going on. We have 47 seconds. Are we going to moon or dust?
Let's dust it.
All right, Magnus, we are dusting it.
There's risk in your defiance. Perhaps Captain BNB witnesses boldness, but such gambles seldom favor the reckless.
Yeah, all right, Magnus. Fortune favors the bold.
It does. All right, Merc. Pressure's
20.
really ramping up. We have 1,000 and 300 as our top, but that dust wallet's still, in fact, out there. So we're picking 1 wallet. What is that wallet?
20.
All right. Wallet
Get rid of
20.
it.
Is it the dust wallet? Let's take it off the board. All right. Another low number. All things considered, taken off the board. Magnus calling in quick. He obviously has that number ready. Let's
My
find out.
friend, with big prizes at stake and the tides of fortune unpredictable, my offer is $270.
All right, Merc. I believe Magnus's highest offer yet. So we still have the 1,000 and 300 ahead of that. So with 270 and 51 seconds left, Merc and Captain BNB, are we gonna moon or dust?
No, we're dusting. We're diamond hands over here at Captain BNB, so we hold it down.
Magnus, and we're gonna dust it.
You're gambling on the unknown. I hope Captain BNB guides your choice. Farewell.
All right, guys, the next audience participation. This one is brought to you by my marketing company and YouTube channel, CryptonCalls.space. So go ahead, hop on over there. You can get videos from myself or hundreds of other YouTubers or Twitter personalities. So go ahead, check that out. Get those fingers ready. And if you're in the X or YouTube chat, get on over to LunarPump.fun and play. A, B, C, or D, who's going to be the first one to win that $10? So let's get ready. It's coming. We're going to go ahead. See what we got. What is the purpose of a crypto burn? A, launch ICO. B, reduce supply. C, mine coins. Or D, increase supply. Should be a pretty easy one. And it looks like Chat moves so fast, it's hard for me to keep up. I want to say it was Mr. Bitzel. Mr. Pixel, if you can confirm that. Chat's moving fast. Let's see. All right, it was Mr. Bitzel. All right, congratulations, Mr. Bitzel. It is B to reduce the supply. All right, Merc, we're going to be moving on, and we're going to be picking again for the rest of the entirety of the show. We're picking just one wallet. So let's go ahead, pick back up, and pick the next wallet.
All right. Oof, I have a 1 in 5 chance of getting rid of the 0.
You also have a 1 in 5 chance of hitting that 1,000 as well.
Okay. I'm already holding that one though. Number 12.
All right, wallet 12. Let's take it off the board.
Come on, Magnus.
Moon Wallet.
No!
All right, Magnus, definitely happy to see that one, but we still have 300, 150, 125 in play. Magnus is calling quick. So you're gonna up that offer, end it now. Let's find
Listen,
out.
the wise path is to secure your position now. My offer is $137.
All right, Merc, he significantly dropped that offer to 137. Now, for full context, we have 300 left in play, 150, 125, and you still have that dust wallet. So, with 50 seconds, and of course, chat, I'm sure he's looking for you to go ahead, let him know what you want to do, but we're going to moon or dust.
Yeah, we're dusting. I mean, we got at this point, we have to be within the number 13 bag.
All right, Magnus. Merc is
You've
looking
chosen
like he's
risk over
playing it out.
certainty. Perhaps you'll find fortune or regret. Remember, Captain BNB values foresight. We'll see what unfolds.
All right, Merc, we're moving on. Again, just to reiterate, for you in the audience, especially if people aren't visually watching, we have 300, 150, 125 in the dust wallet of 0 still left in play. You have your chosen wallet of 13. What is going to be that next wallet, Merc? 6, 17, or 19?
Let's get rid of 6.
All right, wallet 6. Let's see what's behind it. All right, could have been worse. Not the highest, but not the lowest. Let's go ahead and see what Magnus is going to say.
Listen, in the world of caution and respect, securing your future is key, so I offer $169.
All right, Merc, he's pretty much keeping the offer right around where it was previously. Trying to end it with 169. You still have $300 in play. And remember, we are picking just one wallet. Chat, Merc, are we going to moon or dust?
We're going to dust.
All right, we're dusting it. Merc,
one of our
in the chat.
Members, yeah, one of the Captain B&B community members. He's a good bag worker. Oh, Rimbo. He told me to pick number 9 or 12. Because those are his favorite roulette numbers. So now he's mad at me for not picking 12.
He, in fact, would have been right at 12. That would have been the moon wallet. And with how you're playing, you probably would have got it. But let's go ahead and move on to
Taking such a gamble now
wallet.
with risks high tests fortune's favor. Consider where Captain BNB truly stands. Goodbye, my friend.
Magnus, I'm sure we'll hear from you again. All right, Merc, one wallet, 17 or 19.
Let's go with 19.
All right, wallet, 19. What are you hiding? 150.
Of course.
Whoa. All right, guys, that means Merc is going to be playing for 300 or 0, a true moon or dust scenario that we have. And Magnus, are you going to give Merc any kind of break, or are you going to force him to play for that 0 or 300? Magnus, make that up.
Listen, my friend, with one prize left and dreams of uplifting Captain BNB, consider the wise choice presented before you. My offer is $195.
All right, Merc, chat. Magnus is offering you to walk away with $195 right now. The alternative is either 300 or 0. So very fair offer right here, Merc. In chat, you do have 48 seconds to consult with anyone from Captain B&B or the chat. So go ahead and take that time. And when you're ready, let us know if you're going to moon or dust. You have 40 seconds.
As a true Captain B&B community member, we're going to diamond hand our original pick. And yeah, we're happy with that. Let's go with 13. We'll keep it 13.
All right. So we're going to dust it. All right, Magnus.
You've
Captain
chosen
BNB.
risk over certainty. One hopes Captain BNB rewards your boldness. Until next time, stay safe.
All right, Merc, I pretty much know what we're doing, just so everyone knows how the game is played. In spite of not liking Magnus, you have chosen Wallet 13, but he does give you the option to switch it out if you want. So do you want to swap 13 out for 17, or are we keeping 13 as the chosen wallet?
13. 13's the wallet.
Ooh, I'm nervous for you, Merc. All right,
Remember,
Mr. Pixel, let us know what's behind Wallet 13.
let's go Pixel.
Dust Wallet.
What? Are you
Merc.
kidding me? Oh, wow.
Man, you in fact chose the opposite of what you thought. Should have definitely went with Wallet 12. But I mean, overall, how you feeling about the game?
It was
How do you like the
13 or
game?
26.
Dude, this might be the wildest game we ever play. You
my
definitely
God.
played this to the
I'm
max.
laughing so much right now. I'm like, look, I'm turning red. It's so funny. It was either 13 or 26, and my strategy the whole time, no matter what, was going to be to hold my bag, because that's just what we do over at Captain BNB. We're not gonna paper hand it.
Yep. At the very least, guys, we have plenty of people from the Moon of Dust community, the Infineon community, already saying they're hopping on over to Captain BNB. So you did have an opportunity to get in front of hundreds of viewers live. And then within a week, tens of thousands of people, like last week, will go ahead and see this video. So definitely make sure you share this video around. Captain BNB will definitely get some great exposure. But yeah, Merc, before we take you off stage, any final words?
No, hey, just get out there, be a captain. You know, just do what you got to do. Stay diamond-handed, baby.
All right, Mercs, thanks. Captain BNB, thank you. Of course, thanks to LunarPump.fun, KryptonCalls.space for going ahead and doing our audience participation rounds. Now, guys, that is going to do it for today's episode, but we will be back tomorrow for that microcap edition, so stay tuned for that. And as usual, trade safe.
Imagine being able to tip your favorite live streamer with crypto, and every tip went straight into their wallet in real time. Now imagine they could also return the favor. Streamers can now highlight participants, run games and competitions, and reward their audience in real time, live in chat. Tip live, get rewarded instantly. Only on LunarPump. Visit LunarPump.fun. Live streaming has truly gone Web3.